Well, hello and welcome to another Chris McPherson Show live watch along. It's time for some State of Origin. Game 2, the Blues come in leading 1-0. Queensland looking to stay in the series as they defend their crown. Really looking forward to seeing how this one plays out tonight. Down at the MCG in Melbourne, Queensland have not won at the Melbourne Cricket Ground since 1995, but they head into this one, you would certainly expect, as favourites after they dominated the opening portions of Game 1 before losing Kalen Ponga when he was sent off for an illegal shoulder charge. The game is set, the atmosphere is set, a sellout at Melbourne, absolutely packed, both sides ready to rock and roll. This is going to be huge. New South Wales trying to seal the series, Queensland trying to take it to Game 3. Great to have you all tuning in and watching. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from and let us know who you're barracking for. Are you a Blue? Are you a Maroon? Or are you just following along for certain players from your club? Love to know who your club team is, who your origin team is, and who you think will get the job done. Also, a big consideration tonight will be which 4 of the 6 players on the 2 benches get used. That's going to be interesting for plenty to see. Will they go about tactics and utilise them early? Will they keep some up their sleeve in case of injuries, HIAs, and all these sorts of things? Only time will tell, and we'll watch this out as it plays out. Get involved in those comments. If you haven't already, hit like on the video. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We do plenty of these watch-alongs. Got an absolute rugby league feast coming up over the next few days. We've got Origin Game 2 tonight. Tomorrow night, the under-19s men's and women's State of Origin from North Sydney Oval. And then into the weekend, Friday morning, Australian time, we'll have some Super League, the English Super League, with a cracking clash there. Saturday, we'll have the Australian Socceroos in action in the World Cup. Saturday night, we're going to have the Bulldogs and Roosters. And then Sunday, Bulldogs and Seagulls, sorry. Then Sunday, we'll have the Roosters and the Sharks. We'll also have another English Super League game Sunday morning. But let's have a look at how the 2 teams line up. As I said, great to have you all tuning in. Jump into those comments. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Don't be shy. Always good to have people in the comments building up a bit more of that conversation so it's not just me talking to myself. But let's start with the Queensland Maroons, as they are led out by the captain, Cameron Munster. At fullback is Kalen Ponga. The wingers, Selwyn Cobbo and Jojo Fafita. The centres are Robert Toya and Hamaso Tabuai-Fidow. In the halves, it is the captain, Cameron Munster, and the Roosters, Sam Walker. Up front, it's Tom Flegler and Tino Fa'asuamalawi. At 9 is the Melbourne Storm's Harry Grant. The back row, into the starting side, Britton Nickera alongside Kurt Capewell. Ruben Cotter shifts to 13. That sees Max Plath drop back to the bench from Game 1 in jersey 14. Lindsay Collins is there in 15. Kuli Kefu Finifawaki is in 16. Trent Liero in 17. Reece Walsh comes into the squad for Ezra Mam in 18. And Murray Taulangi replaces Gaumat Shibasaki. They are coached by Billy Slater. For the Blues, well, at fullback, the veteran James Tedesco on the wings, Brian To'o, and the Roosters, Mark Nwanga Nitawaze. In the centres, it is Tolu Kula and Katoni Staggs. The halves, Parramatta's Mitch Moses returns from a hamstring injury. Alongside him is Nathan Cleary. Up front, the big bopper from the Woodbury Warriors and the Brisbane Broncos is Payne Haas, heading to the Rabbitohs next year. On the other side of the front row, bookend pairing is Mitch Barnett. At hooker, Reece Robson. In the back row, Hudson Young, and alongside him on debut in State of Origin is the Newcastle Knights, Dylan Lucas. Their captain, who just leads them onto the MCG surface now, is Isaiah Yeo at lock. And the bench, there's some aggro and intent here on this Blues bench. Cameron Murray, Victor Radley, Aden Fanua-Blake, the Tigers, Api Coruscant, Ethan Strange, and Jack Bostock. And they are, of course, coached by Laurie Daly. It is great to have you all tuning in. Not long till kickoff now. We'll get into the anthems, etc. in a moment. But as I said, love it. The more engagement in those comments, the better. 1, it helps us fly higher in the algorithm and all that fun stuff. But 2, it allows me to engage with you as well, which makes it more enjoyable for everyone generally. So let me know where you're watching from. Let me know, are you going for the Blues? Are you going for the Maroons? And do you, in fact, think that your team's going to win? I would assume most of you do, but let me know. As we head to these national anthems, get all set. What a time. Game 2, series on the line. The Blues can seal it. Or will it be the Maroons to take it to Game 3 at Suncorp in 3 weeks' time? That is the big question that we will wait and see. And now we have the Australian national anthem. as we go to head to the Welcome to Country and the Australian National Anthem any moment now. And here we are, the Welcome to Country. Always a wonderful piece, as is the National Anthem, a moment of poise and recognition of our country as they get set for battle. The calm before the storm. That is the exciting part of it all. Counting down, waiting for kickoff here. Almost time. As I said, just working through the last of the welcomes and the National Anthem. Don't be shy in those comments, guys. Make sure to jump in there. If you haven't already, hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. Plenty more content coming. As I said, lots of Rugby League live watch-alongs over the next few days. We'll be taking a little bit of a break at the back end of June for just over a week, and then we'll be right back into it in early July with plenty more Rugby League, basketball, cricket, soccer, F1, tennis, lots of stuff to come your way. Plenty of content on the channel. As Annie Aitken brings in the National Anthem. I'd sing it for you, but no one wants to hear that. Who's going to be the wild card coming off the bench? Is it going to be Api Coruscant, Ethan Strange, maybe a Reece Walsh or a Max Plath? What do we see? Jack Bostock or Murray Taulagi come in and make a name for themselves. Casey McLean did so in game one. We know that. Both sides impacted by injury. Pat Carrigan out for the Queenslanders. Casey McLean gone for the Blues. Only time will tell how it all plays out. Ethan Strange, hard done by many would think. Played so well in Origin 1, was a key part of that victory comeback. But not to be. He sits on the bench and may well not see game time tonight. A huge crowd in at the MCG. All but set for kickoff. The two teams all done and dusted. As they fit all the groundsmen, clear the stages. They go through their last little bits of stretch, warm-up, ball handling, pre-match chats and hype. Lots of talk in the lead-up about the refereeing appointments, the coaching, the selections. And it all comes down to the next 80 minutes. Who have you got? Let us know. Blues or Maroons? Blues forwards took a while to get going in game one. They vowed not to do the same in game two. Only time will tell. Harry Grant straps up the head. Kalen Ponga straps up the headgear. Harry Grant talking to him as he goes. Harry Grant now puts on his and he's ready to go. A couple of our more religious players take a knee, saying their final prayer as they get set here, irrespective of what you believe. Their moment of faith, if that helps them, well, then there they are. The all-time try scorers list in Origin. A couple of names on there towards the bottom of it, down in 9th and 10th. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow and Brian Toto with 12 and 11, respectively. Referees Ashley Klein. Touch judges Matt Noyan and Phil Henderson. The video referee will be Chris Butler. And the countdown is on. We're about to get underway here. 2 seconds. New South Wales kicking it off. It's James Tedesco who gets us underway for the first half here. Taken cleanly by Munster. Gives it to Flegler, who is met strongly. That's good intent early from Barnett and Lucas. On debut, Dylan Lucas controversially came in for Holmoli Olokau'atu. As Capel takes it forward on the second hit up. Now Tino Fasaumala-Awi. He goes straight at Payne Haas. He spun around and put on his back. He's 26 out from the line on tackle 3. They push the right edge further. They go through Nickora. Robson wraps him up. Can't get him to ground though, so he'll get a reasonably quick play the ball. 32 out. Now they push forward through Cotter in 13. Haas is low. Yo is high. Lucas is in there as well. Now Munster will kick just inside his own 40. A wobbly torpedo down, taken cleanly by Mark Nwanga-Nitawazi. He slips as he goes to run back, but gets back to his feet almost to the 30. He'll play it on tackle 1. Tedesco out of dummy half, picks up 8 metres. He'll play it 3 metres short of the 40. Nathan Cleary in at dummy half. Now going forward is Olokau'atu. Barnett takes a run, gets himself up over halfway. That's tackle 4. He's just over halfway, centre field. They go to the left for Payne Haas. They want an early carry. They do well quickly getting down low on him, wrapping his legs with Nickera. Cleary will kick. He goes high. There's a contact on the leg there. Big contest there from Moses and Ponga. Both come down flat on their back, and Hudson Young pins Ponga on tackle 1. Jojo Fafita wrapped up strongly. Robson and Barnett on tackle 2. He's 25 out from the line, centre field. Grant comes out to the left, and there comes Cobbo. He'll play it on tackle 3. Now Olokau'atu goes straight into Barnett, Yo, and Haas. He's dragged down just short of the 40-metre line. Grant gets out at dummy half, gives it to Flegler. Cleary forces him back infield where he finds Lucas. As we work the way out. Hey, Dogman, Blues by 20. Blues score is going to be 24, you say? There's Mark Nawangani taking it back. Cooler comes forward. Sorry, Staggs comes forward now. Tackle 2, we play at 24 out from his line. 21 in from touch. To'o taking a run. Good post-contact meters again. Almost up to the 30 after the initial contact from Grant. Now Tedesco takes a strong run going forward. Almost up to the 40. He's met by Cotto, Grant, and Nickera. Now Cleary out the back on the left edge. A bit of second phase play for Staggs. They try and drag him over the touchline. Fafita is one in there. Now Moses will go to the air from just over halfway. Hey, Ellis, good to have you watching. Great to be with you. Just a reminder, as Ponga takes that cleanly, make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. We'll be back for the under-19s origin, both women's and men's tomorrow night. So plenty of rugby league tomorrow night for you. As Toya takes this forward, and he'll play it on tackle 2, 22 out from the line, 20 in from touch on the right edge. And Fafita, he's wrapped up. Barnett low, Hudson Young over the top. Grant gets out from dummy half, gives it off to Britton Nickera. He's wrapped up by Moses. Very flat ball out of dummy half to Walker. Munster out the back. They get on the outside here. Cobbo running rampant. Bumps off Cleary, but he's dragged down by Staggs. That's tackle 5. They play it 38 out from the line. 6 in from touch. A little dink kick. Not played out, I would have thought. Oh, it is played out. That's an interesting call. So 6 more for the Maroons. Ponga dropping Toya back underneath, and just hanging on is Reece Robson. That'll be tackle 1. Now Munster's met. Driven back by Young as they get an offload away. Ponga to Walker. Back to Tino Olokau'atu. He's chopped in half by Barnett and Haas. 11 out from the line. Just to the right of the uprights. Walker, Ponga. They almost find a hole for Capel there, but diving cover defence from Cleary. That's tackle 3. He's 4 out from the line, 15 in from touch. Harry Grant's knocked it on, but we're going to have a penalty. Saying reaching out a dummy half and knocking the ball down. There you go. Exciting, enthralling start. Queensland get a chance here. Not quite sure how that's a penalty. Harry Grant's come out of dummy half. He's taken a step. Unless the marker's not square, that should not be a penalty. Very interesting times indeed. But Queensland will take the shot at goal. And look to put the first points on the board. It will be Queensland to take the shot from just to the left of the uprights here. 19 in from touch, 18 metres back. Sam Walker to look to post the first points. Relatively easy kick for someone as experienced as Walker from the kicking tee. He makes no mistake. And Queensland lead 2 points to 0. So Queensland get the jump start here. Is that what we're expecting? We knew that New South Wales haven't been the fastest starters, but Queensland just taking the opportunity when it presented. Oh, and it's been dropped off the kickoff by Flegler. Mark the Watchalong gets the ball back inside. Tony Staggs, he'll get it straight down and they'll get the first try there. What about that? New South Wales straight away. What about the response? 4 points to 2. Queensland only had the lead for a matter of seconds. Quick response, Flegler. He'd love to have that over again. Mark the Watchalong. I'll tell you what, it was a high risk, but it ended up high reward. Tedesco's kick goes deep. It's taken by Munster, and he just gave it to Flegler, who put it down. Pass went back inside, looking for Cleary. Staggs picks it up and just, despite Flegler hanging on, manages to reach out and get it down before Cotter arrives. Wonderful work from the Blues. Eyes up. Rugby League, the try's confirmed. That's exactly the start they needed. It's exactly the response they wanted after giving away that penalty just outside their own line. Cleary now comes in, strikes it, slots it straight over the black dot, extends the lead out to 4 points. New South Wales 6 points to 2 in the early stages of game 2. Well, that's a wonderful way to start things off and get things rolling. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. We bring you all the commentary all the way through the series as Moses takes this on the full. Barnett bringing it back. He's met strongly by Flegler. Down low's Toya. In there as well, Nickera. He'll play it 12 out from his line, 10 in from touch. Ryan Totter takes the next run. He's dragged down for a gain of 6 metres. He'll play it Robson at dummy half. Yo. Looks to shuffle the ball on, decides better of it, tucks it under his wing, and away he goes. Capel tackles him just over the 20. Tackle 3. Now Payne Haas. Spins out of the first bit of contact, drives them forward, and will almost get up to the 30. Now Tedesco. Little show for Barnett and just tries to poke his nose through the line, but Flegler wraps him up. That's tackle 5, just short of the 40. Robson to Moses. Kicks from inside the 40. Big, long kick. It'll be taken almost back on the 10 on the 4 by Fafita. He'll wind up and run straight into Barnett, Young, and Yo. And he'll start this set. 26 out from his line. Flat ball out of dummy half for Toya. Infield, Toya will play this close to centre field. 32 from his line. Grant now goes across and Cobbo's there. Takes a run. Drag down 37 from his line. Just to the left of centre field. Now they go back to the centre again. This time it's Cotter. Bounces into Young, but he hangs on after he looked like he was going to be shrugged off. Around the legs was Robson. Grant out of dummy half for Fasul Mala'awi. Up over halfway. Tackle 5 brought down just short of the attacking 40-metre line. Yo's the man that completes the tackle. Now Walker will kick from that attacking 40-metre line. He goes to the right-hand side. To'o is the man underneath it. Takes it 8 out from his line. 8 in from touch. Ducks his head and tries to burrow his way under the line, but can't get anywhere. Now, Tolu Kulo is over there playing left centre. Pushes forward. He'll play this 17 out from the line. Tedesco gives on for Marky Mark, his club teammate. Wanganitawaze is met strongly and driven back to the 20-metre line. Tackle 3, centre field. Tedesco gets a little dart out of dummy half, gets past the first defender, but he's dragged down by the second in Munster. Now Cleary. Staggs throws a ball over the sideline. Rush of blood for Tony Staggs. Cleary just trying to get it out there. Saw Fafita shoot in. Staggs didn't look to where his winger was. Nwangani Nawaze was very flat. Maroons now working it down into the attacking end. Walker. Pumps a couple of times, goes to Munster, goes to Capewell. Thought about giving it to Ponga on the left edge. He's wrapped up by Staggs and Lucas. He'll play it 12 out from the line, 14 in from touch on that left edge. Munster goes to show back to the left. Olokau'atu gives it on to Flegler. He's inside the 10-metre line, just to the right of the uprights. He's 8 out from the line. They come centre field. Face ball across for Olokau'atu for Cotter, who'll now play it 4 out from the line on tackle 5, just to the left of the uprights. They go back to the right-hand side. Walker's going to chip over the top. Toto racing off his wing. Was there a contest there? What's happened in the end? New South Wales have ended up on the ball. What's going to be the call here? They're going to send it upstairs. I don't think we've got to try. Great to have those of you who are tuning in and wanting to engage the right way. Hey, Apple, going for the Maroons. Contest looks like it's gone through both players' hands. It's going to be a Queensland knock on. Tackle 5, so it'll be a changeover. 10 out from the line, 10 in from touch. Almost 12 minutes gone. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Get involved in the comments. As I said, we've got lots of Rugby League coming over the next 4 or 5 days. 5 days it'll be. As Olokau'atu takes this one forward. Wrapped up by Capewell. Played on tackle 2, almost at the 30-metre line. Now Yo. Thought about getting the offload away as he's wrapped up by Grant and Flegler. Plays it on tackle 3. Barnett shovels it on. Moses, he's already losing his number. Young underneath. Manages to push his way forward over the 40 on tackle 4. And they go to Haas. Hey, Rock, we can't do that, mate, unfortunately. If we do that, there's 6 more. We'll get shut down for copyright infringement. We already had a warning about doing something similar. Now Cleary pushes across. Staggs. Almost up to the 40 on tackle 3. The attacking 40, that is. 12 in from touch on the right edge. Cleary. Yo. Yo skipping across. Drives forward into the middle. He'll play it 32 out from the line centre field. Now Moses back inside for Barnett. Tackle 5. Moses goes to the air from the 20. Racing through. Mark Nwangani Nawaze. Bats it back, does he? I think it'll be a knock on, and then Queensland will knock it down. Knock on in the field of play. Cobbo bumps through the tackle of Robson, but he's dragged down by Young and Barnett. That'll be tackle 1. Sloppy play the ball, but they get away with it. Green a little slow with his service because Young got to him. That'll be tackle 2 on the 20 here from Fafita. Walker dropping Toya back underneath, and he runs into Yo and Haas. And he'll play it 27 out from the line, 24 in from touch. 6 more for inside the 10. Yo goes over the top on a run from Munster. Grant now for Cotter. Shovels on for Capewell. Capewell dragged down by Staggs and Lucas. Munster across to Walker. Ponga. Fafita gives it on the outside. A little juggle from Fafita wrapping back around. As Walker decides to run himself on the last tackle. And Young grabs hold of him and drags him down. In a high contact, and Britton Nicker decides to get involved. Didn't decide he didn't actually want any of it after the fact. I don't know there was much in the tackle, but it was high nonetheless, so it'll be a penalty. Nicholas' reaction seems a bit of an overreaction, I think, to be fair. It's great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, get in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. And are you going for the Blues? Are you going for the Maroons? Who's your team, New South Wales or Queensland? Does Queensland go on the attack here? Almost 15 minutes gone. Tackle one, they'll play it 20 out from the line, just to the right of the uprights through Olokau'atu, Munster, Capewell. Wrapped up by Cleary and Lucas. Now they go back to Grant. He comes the short side, gives it out. Now to Tabuai. He's quickly wrapped up by Staggs. He's opposite centre. They play it 4 out from the line, 3 in from touch. Now Munster swings it across. They're already gone to the bench and Liero's out there. A bit of a surprising early injection. Now they swing across further. Ponga gives it on. Nickera. He's brought down 4 from the line. 16 in from touch on the right edge. Now they swing it back across. Walker. Grubbers in behind, just like he did in game 1. This one, though, too heavy. Olokau'atu up to it. And New South Wales will get a potential 7-tackle set. Hey, Kadepa. Unfortunately, I'm guessing you're watching from Papua New Guinea. I'm not sure the best way to watch it up there. So we do provide the service by commentating the game for you as To'o goes forward here on tackle 1. He'll play it 37 out from the line. But yeah, I'm just watching it on Channel 9 in Australia, so I don't know the best way to watch it if you're overseas in places like PNG. Unfortunately, so I can't be of more help. You can try 9now.com.au, but we talked about this in the comments last game, and it didn't really help. Lucas will play it just short of halfway on tackle 3. Cleary drifting along. Gets across to Moses. Moses now gives it outside. Cooler dragged down by his shorts. Let me tackle 4. Tino's the man that came off for Liero. Cleary. Tedesco. Staggs getting some early ball. Getting to the outside, but Tabuai wraps him up. He almost does the splits in the end there. And that'll be tackle 5. 34 out from the line. 8 in from touch on the right edge. They go to Cleary. Cleary goes to the air. Midfield bomb. Marky Mark taps it back. Cleary toes it on. He was ran into Liero there. Eventually wraps up Munster, who's on the ball on tackle 1. Ponga at dummy half. Gives it to Cobbo. Barnett runs in and chops him in half. That's a great clean shot from Mitch Barnett. Straight to shoulder into the ribs. That'll be tackle 2. Walker gives it on. Fafita gets it a little flat-footed. And we get it out to the 30 on tackle 3. Both sides starting to show some signs of the initial energy flagging. Toya. He's driven backwards by Young and Moses. Tackle 4. Now Grant. A very flat ball out of dummy half for Liero, who's dragged down on the 40-metre line. That'll be tackle 5 here. They come to Munster. He'll kick it from just outside his 40. High, wobbling, spiralling kick taken by Tedesco. The experience, the composure. He'll bring it out to the 30 for tackle 1, where he's wrapped up by Capewell. Cleary in at dummy half. Just inside the 20 in from touch on the right edge. Olokau'atu centres it up, just a 3-metre gain. He'll play at 33 out from the line. Now To'o. To'o just goes straight into the teeth of the defence. Picks up 10 metres before contact, then picks up another 1 or 2. Actually, it wasn't Olokau'atu that went off for that first change, so I think it might be Flegler that's on the bench. Just trying to spot in the line. The arrows come on for. So tackle 4, and they're into the attacking half. Cleary holds onto the ball, tucks it under his wing, and will play it 38 out from the line. Robson into dummy half. Goes to Moses. Capewell's going to chase and put pressure on. But Moses gets the bomb away, end over end. Down for Ponga. He takes it in the air, and Lucas, his Newcastle Knights teammate, wraps him up and will push him back a little. He played 15 out from the line, just to the left of the uprights. That's tackle 1. Now they take it through Cobbo. He runs into Haas on tackle 2. Fafita's there. Met strongly again. Young underneath on tackle 3. Lindsay Collins ready to enter the fray now as we get to 19 minutes gone. Munster takes a run and he's wrapped up. Shooting out of the line is Reece Robson on tackle 4. Munster not happy with his team there. They're still inside the 30 on tackle 4. Nickera's wrapped. Kohler over the top on tackle 5. Grant at dummy half. Goes to Walker. Walker drives it long, low, and at the winger. As Olokau'atu comes off and is replaced by Collins. So wasn't To'o back there. It was actually Tedesco out wide, and he'll be tackled 42 out from his own line. To'o now skipping across, ducking under Capewell's tackle. Capel's wrapping up around the neck. There's a few complaints from New South Wales. They play it just short of halfway, Toto. Now, Nwanga goes into Munster. Keeps pushing and pumping past him. He'll play it a metre short of the attacking 40-metre line on tackle 3. It's a real grind and arm wrestle at the moment. Here comes Cam Murray out there. Fresh blood for New South Wales, almost up to the 30. They get a 6 more. Now Yo, little show and go to Moses on the outside. Gets it back inside to Cleary. Back inside to Murray. He's chopped straight down by Collins. Murray just hangs onto the ball there with Munster on him. Push through here again. That'll be tackle 1. They got it. They did get a 6 more for that effort from Munster. Moses will play it. Now Cleary back to Yo. Looking like they're struggling for direction a little bit here, the Blues. As much as they're making metres, they're 16 out from the line. Centre field with Yo. Tackle 2. Robson to Cleary. Moses outside of Tedesco. Tolo Kula spins out of 1 tackle. Gets past Cotter. Drives inside the Temmer. He's dragged down from behind by Walker with Collins and Grant over the top. That'll be tackle 4 by my maths, and they swing it across now. Cleary rolls it in behind. Knocked on. It'll be 6 more. Cut out ball. Mark Nwanga Nitawaze in the corner. A second try to the Blues, and they lead 10 points to 2. Just past the midway point of this first half. 21 minutes gone, and they lead 10 points to 2 with a kick to come. This is a cracking game of rugby league early doors. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And are you going for the Blues or are you going for the Maroons? Is New South Wales your team or Queensland? New South Wales lead 10 points to 2 with a kick to come. Tries now to Staggs and Nwanga Nitawaze. Look at the skills here. Cleary just saw after the deflected kick, the chance was there to put it out wide. And the try is confirmed by the bunker. And with just under 19 minutes remaining, it is 10 points to 2 with Nathan Cleary. A kick from wide out on the right to try and add to his team's early lead. Still a long way to go here. Cleary just saw it was there to be had with the grub up. Munster couldn't quite reel it in. Nwanga Nitawaze gets past. Kalen Ponga just had to pull up a step to try and cover the kick. And there was too much space on the outside after that hit in with the defence. And on debut, Mark Nwanga Nitawaze gets a try. And they're up and about the Blues early. Still nearly 60 minutes to go here. 57 minutes and 45 seconds. Nathan Cleary, the 5th on the all-time point scorers list in State of Origin. The first 3, all Maroons. Jonathan Thurston well clear on 220. So Cleary from 3 in from touch, 21 back. Less favoured side for the right footer. Got a job to do here to try and extend the lead to a double-digit 1. Hits it at the right post, brings it across the face. Has it got the legs? Yes, it does. New South Wales, 12 points to 2. With about 17.5 minutes remaining in the first half here from the MCG. Game 2 of the State of Origin series. Remembering the Blues won Game 1. With that last-minute clutch victory. Still, as I say, a long way to go here. Almost anything could happen. Go the Blues. Alphonse, good to have you with us. Kimbe in Papua New Guinea. Oh, I'm going to look up where that is in Papua New Guinea, try and get my bearings, Alphonse. Kimbe in PNG. As Queensland kicked back off. It's on the coast. Right up on the north part, near the border. Very good. Well, thank you for tuning in. Great to have you with us. New South Wales working it out of their own end here. Young will play it on tackle 3. All of a sudden, Staggs was away. Tried to throw the offload, but he spilt it. It's a second mistake from Tony Staggs. He didn't have a great game 1. Not having a great start to game 2. Did get the opening try, but it was a little bit of a gift. He just tried to get to the outside and force the offload here, 40 out from his own line. Bumped out from Munster completing the tackle, but it's going to be a loose carry. Queensland will take the scrum feed. 40 out from the attacking line, 10 in from touch on the left. They set up and bring the crash ball straight back across the grain with Britton Nicker on tackle 1. Now Trent Liero tries to skip step and bumps Cleary out, but Staggs and Lucas wrap him up on tackle 2. 33 out from the line, 20 in from touch on the left. Now we go Munster, Walker, Ponga, dragged down. Good tackle and cover there from Tolu Kula. They come back centre field. There's Max Plath on now. So he's playing through the middle with Grant still out there as well. Grant goes now to the right. Liero out the back for Walker, for Ponga. They've got numbers, but running out of space, and Ponga is chopped and driven back by Haas and Young. A couple of 100 products against the Newcastle Knight. Walker, a little float chip. Knocked back by Queensland. Play on. New South Wales get it. Knock it back as well. And Nwangani is the man that ends up with it. And he'll be brought down on tackle 1. 12 metres out from the line. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Get involved in those comments as well. It's always good to have you. Let us know where you're watching from. Always got a few good fans tuning in from the wonderful world of PNG. Sometimes New Zealand, Singapore. Let us know. It's always good to know where in the world we've got people tuning in to get their state of origin updates. New South Wales through Haas. He's played a good, strong 25-minute stint so far. He's up to the 40-metre line. On tackle 5, they'll go to Moses, who'll kick long from inside the 40. Tracking all the way back is Cobbo. Takes it 7 out from his line, 10 in from touch on that left wing, and he tears straight back into the Blues' defence. Brought to ground just over the 20-metre line. Flat ball for Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, and he takes it forward, dragged down just short of the 30. He crawls forward over the 30. Grant now to Ponga, who gives it on to Fafita. Haas is there again with Robson and Young. Both sides have got plenty of sting in the defence early. There's Lindsay Collins taking a run. Runs into Cam Murray, his Roosters teammate. Pushed out the back. Munster, Ponga. Tabuai-Fidow. Tabuai-Fidow bumps out of the tackle there of Lucas. He's looking for support. Didn't really have a line on it, and Tedesco drags him down. That'll be tackle 5. 23 out from the line, 9 in from touch. They come the short side here. Grant back inside. Munster throws the one-handed pass over the top. They've got numbers on the outside if they can get there. Walker, Flegler, Liero's going to barge over next to the post. That is a wonderful try from the Queenslanders. Just keeping the ball alive, and they reduce the deficit to 6 with a kick to come from right next to the post. 12 points to 6. Absolutely game on. The bench forward, Trent Liero gets a try. Hey, Tom, great to have you tuning in from Southwest Georgia in the United States. What brings you to rugby league, Tom? That would be my intriguing question. Always love it when there's people in different parts of the world. Are you a naturalised Yank or just an American who's stumbled across rugby league and enjoy it? Queensland right back in this one. It was interesting. They actually had a couple of Las Vegas Raiders bring the shield out tonight, the State of Origin shield, before the game. State of Origin is coming to the MCG, the same venue where they're playing this game at. Great to have you all tuning in. As I say, if you haven't already, love it if you hit like, hit subscribe, or just like Tom and Alphonse, jump into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Queensland get their first try of the game through Liero. A lot of it came off the back of the work of Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, young man from the Dolphins. $12 points to 6. Walker just to the outside of the right upright, 12 metres back, slots it. Go the Blues. Hello, Colin. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Yes, go the Blues indeed, but dollars on Munster for any time try. Well, As long as we get a couple more before he gets one, then that is the goal. 12 points to 8. And it is game on, that is for certain. Very intense. A cracking game of rugby league early doors. You felt like Queensland were due to barge over at some point. Just a matter of when. Now 12 and a half minutes remaining. So Munster's got to go off for a HIA check. That explains it. That's an interesting part of Australia to spend some time in, Tom Moree. So Munster is going off for a HIA. Reuben Cotter's the man coming on. So it seems like to me that Harry Grant might go into the halves. Flat to dummy half, I would suggest. And she's what I might have talked about in one of my lead-up videos. But anyway, there we go. Collins now brings it back. That's tackle 1. After all of that, so Queensland will be without Cameron Munster for a little bit. That's an interesting one. 14 metres out from their line on tackle 2. Try scorer and Liero will play it. 12 minutes remaining till half time as Nickera is wrapped up there by Murray and Yo. Radley's out there now for Haas. He makes that tackle on Cotter. It's tackle 4, almost up to the 30. Ponga a little juggle there, but takes it, and Young gets hold of him again. That's tackle 5, 32 out from their line. They go to Walker on the short side. This will be taken outside the 30 by Tedesco. He'll meet the defence over the 40, and they'll start this set New South Wales 43 metres out from the line, just to the left edge of the uprights. Toto, he's dragged down on halfway on tackle 2. Now, Mark Nwanganitawaze pumping the legs. They'll play at 43 out from the line, 20 in from touch on the right edge. They go back centre field. Murray, Moses, Tedesco. Hey, Jacqueline, good to have you there. Ball goes to ground. Got a penalty for high, though. It's another one of those ones. Incidental contact, nothing major. Sam Walker just trailing the arm over, trying to wrap Kohler and just found him across the cheekbone. Absolutely no malice in it. Great to have you all tuning in. Love it if you hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Get involved in those comments too, like a number of you already have, which is great to have that engagement. Blues now, tackle 1. 23 in from touch, 20 out from the line on the left edge. They go to Cleary, dropping Yo back underneath. He marched his way inside the 20. He'll play at centre field, 16 out from the line here. Now Robson scheming out a dummy half. Goes to Moses, short ball to Young. He's dragged down. 17 in from touch, 10 out from the line on the left edge. Now they go Murray, Cleary, Moses. Out for Staggs. Staggs gets the outside. Nwanganitawaze. Can he get a double? It's going to be very close on the touch line. He's not confident. He doesn't think he got it down. Be interesting to review the contact of Kalyn Ponga. We know the dramas he's been in. He puts it down on the touching goal line, Mark Nwanganitawaze. Wonderful work, but Cobbo's defensive effort and pressure is what saved that try. Well, Ponga might have come across and got some contact as well, but he didn't quite close the gap in time. So everything is cleared. And under 10 minutes to go, Queensland will start this with a 20-metre restart. They send for feeder forward. So Cameron Munster undergoing a head injury assessment at the moment. As the Maroons look to bring Tino Fasuamala-Awi back into the fray. As Max Platt is chopped in half by Victor Radley. A good, strong shot. Now played on tackle 3. 37 out from their line. Cotter now. He's met strongly. Wrapped up by Lucas and Murray. Tackle 4. 43 out from the line. Liero and Radley hits him. Appeals for a high tackle and they're going to give it. Lindsay Collins getting into his club mate. That looked like the most gentle of all of them. It just bounced up off his back, I think. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it certainly did. I don't think something like that should be penalised as a high tackle. My goodness. It's barely a graze. Yeah, you need something to settle the nerves, Colin. It's a bit too edgy at the moment, isn't it? As they kick for touch with Ponga with no Munster out there. He finds touch 24 out from the line. Now, Hamiso Tabuai Grant filling in the halves there. Oh, he's still playing dummy half, Harry Grant, as well. So if I saw Olokau'atu will play it. Walker. Plath might be playing a little bit of 5'8", it looks like. Drive Liero to ground. He'll play it 20 out on tackle 2, just to the right of the uprights. Walker now. Ponga slots into ball play. Hamiso Tabuai saw Mark Nwanganitawaze shooting and just popped it on to Selwyn Cobbo's dragged down 5 in from touch, 10 out from the line. Now Walker, Grant, Cotter, Plath, Nickera. Nickera falls into another one. Another penalty here for a high shot. 4-point margin. Well, they take the 2 just to slow things down. Victor Radley, he couldn't do much about that one. He tried to lower his height, and it's just that Cooler chopped underneath Nickera. So they're going to take the tap. Hey, Albert. Oh, there's a game and a half this one as Harry Grant spins out of dummy half. Ponga gives it to Capewell. He's wrapped up by Lucas and Radley. Brought down, 11 out from the line, 20 in from touch. Grant shapes to go left, comes back to the right. Walker dropping for Sulmala underneath, who's skipping across field. And he's wrapped up by Yo, Lucas, and Murray. 7 out from the line, centre field. Grant scheming out of dummy half, gives it to Plath. He's immediately swarmed by Cleary, Radley, and Lucas. He'll play it now. They go out the back. Walker skips on. They got numbers on the outside if they can use it. Ponga gets it to Toya. Toya is wrapped up just short of the line by Young, Tedesco, and Cooler. Slow play the ball, which doesn't help their cause. Walker gives it on. Cotter to Ponga out the back. Chipped on. And then just batted into touch in the end by Katoni Staggs. Was there a knock on there from Queensland will be the question. Lagona, hello. Go the Maroons. No, it's all backwards. I'm not sure what Katoni Staggs is doing, batting it over the sideline. That one's not as bad as a couple of his other mistakes, but they're starting to build up for Katoni Staggs. There's some head scratches as Queensland have another set here. Cotter takes it forward, wrapped up by Young and Yo. He's 6 out from the line, 20 in from touch on the right edge. Now they come to Walker. Walker underneath. Decides to go himself. Now Grant sends for Sulmala back through the markers. He tries to break the arm free, but they've got him wrapped up over the top. Is Tedesco pinned underneath him? Is Hudson Young. He's trying to clear the ruck. Not much you can do there. Grant, Liero. Walker grubbers it in behind. And have they got it down here? That'll be the question. Tedesco and Toto look dejected, so you'd have to think so. Let's have a look at the head-on replay. Walker. Those little grubbers in behind. He does so well with them. No, Toto's got there first. Batted it dead. It'll be a goal line dropout. Calm and composed under pressure with Toya coming through. I'm going to say there's a hand from Toya first. That'll be a 20-metre restart. Great result for the Blues as we head into towards the final 6 minutes of the first half here. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel, get involved in those comments. The first half's been something. If the second half's anything close to this, it's going to be absolutely enthralling. So don't go too far. The Blues push forward here. Murray driving forward, brought down by Cotter and Grant. Robson again. Radley, little shape to pass, drives up towards halfway. Tackle 4, a metre short of halfway. They get out of dummy half with Robson here. Pass it on. Murray. Reverse his way into contact. And he'll be held on tackle 5, 6 metres over halfway. Cleary goes to the air. Queensland have plenty of time to think about it. Cobbo takes it cleanly. He'll try to skip to the outside, but driven backwards by his teammate, former teammate from the Broncos in Katoni Staggs. That's probably Staggs' one of his top 2 highlights along with the opening try. Now Tabuai, he'll play it. 18 out from his line, 22 in from touch for Feeder. Up over the 20-metre line. He's centre field, 22 out from the line. Tackle 3. Queensland needs something big here. Each time they've got pinned, they've found a get out. Cobbo plays it on the 30 on tackle 4. Grant for Walker. Walker kicks early, looking for a 40-20. Totter's racing back, takes it on his 30, backtracks all the way to his 20, and now he'll wind up at the defence. Goes straight at Toya, who brings him down 32 out from the line, 10 in from touch. Just over 4.5 minutes remaining until halftime. Great to have you tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video, hit subscribe on the channel. Get involved in those comments too, guys. Great to have a mix of people. We've got people in America, we've got people in Australia, people in PNG. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Hudson Young takes it up towards halfway here on tackle 3. He's 2 metres short, just to the left of centre field. Elias, great to have you. Tedesco, Staggs to the outside. They try and drag him into touch, but he surrenders. 41 out from the line, 5 in from touch on this right edge. Wanganitawaze at dummy half. Now they push it across. Radley, Moses, Young. Cooler tries to skip to the outside, but Toya drags him down on tackle 5. He's 31 out from the line. And they'll go to Moses, who goes to the air. Chasing through, putting pressure on his Tedesco. But Cobbo takes it over the top. That's a wonderful take. It was almost going to be a repeat of Tedesco's match-winning try in game 1. Now Capewell takes it outside the 10-metre line. 3 minutes and 38 seconds remaining till half-time. Queensland just trying to barge their way forward through Hamiso Tabuai. Now Cotter, that's a better run. Takes it to 26 out from the line. That'll be tackle 4. Munster. Yeah, we're waiting for him to come back on from the head knock. As Toya's dragged down by Toto. They had the numbers on the outside. They couldn't get the ball to it. Grant will grab it. Tackle 5. Walker pushes forward. Kicks it just short of halfway. Straight down the throat of Wanganitawaze. And he'll scoot forward, driving his way up to the 40, which is where they'll start. So Staggs will play it now. New South Wales just trying to work the ball forward. They're a little bit lost for direction. Now they go back underneath. Tedesco just hangs on to it. Bats it backwards for Radley. Little scrappy from the Blues here. Liab. Good to have you. Hudson Young up over the 40. Not a great set for the Blues, to be fair. Good last run. As Cleary goes to the air here. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Marky Mark Wanganitawaze. Plath touches it. That'll be 6 more, and they'll start this set with Dylan Lucas. 19 out from the line, 10 in from touch. Here go the Blues. They had a lot of ball down this end. Now they go wide. Hudson Young will just settle it in. He'll play it 13, 12 out from the line. They get 6 more as well. Now Moses takes a little dart. He's quickly met by Toya. He'll play it 8 from the line, 15 in from touch, left edge. Great to have you all tuning in. Cleary. Radley. Burrowing his way through. Brought down 6 out from the line, 21 in from touch. They swing it across now. Cam Murray out the back to Nathan Cleary. Tedesco. Staggs, quick ball. Marky Mark. Wanganitawaze pushing forward, but Ponga's there. They'll wrap him up. 5 out from the line, 4 in from touch. They go across. Cleary. Yo. Moses. Out the back now for Toto. They run out of space. I'm not quite sure what the Blues are doing here. Toto gives it on. Young's out wide. And he'll be bundled into touch on tackle 4. So it would have been a handover anyway. And Queensland should have the last set here. Just under a minute remaining. I'll have to go 90 metres to score. Not the worst place to hand it over, but you feel they could have had a better finish. Daru, Western Province in PNG. Michael, great to have you with us, my friend. Always good. Great to have all you tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. Ticking down towards half time here. So Cameron Muntz has passed his head injury assessment. We'll have to wait until the second half to come back on. So that's good news for Queensland fans. As Cobbo plays this on the 30. Liero out the back to Walker, to Ponga. Little shuffle, skip, step. He's wrapped up there by Hudson Young. 12 seconds on the clock. Walker now to Cotter. I'll get one last go at this. Hey, Maryland, good to have you watching. They swing it across now. Walker goes to the air. Big spiralling kick. Watchalong will have the last play of the half, and he thinks about just kicking it into touch, but ends up being run into touch. And that will be half time. It's been an enthralling first half. Just 3 tries in the game. The Blues have the advantage at halftime, 12 points to 8, 2 tries. Katoni Staggs and Mark Nwanganawaze, 2 goals from Nathan Cleary. One for the Maroons, Sam Walker's got a penalty to open the scoring. They led 2 points to 0. And then he converted Trent Liero's try in the 27th minute. That was the last score we had. Regan, great to have you tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel. It is half time now, so we're going to take a little bit of a short break here. We're really looking forward to getting back into this in the second half with you. Don't forget, though, make sure to hit subscribe. Hit that bell icon as well, because what that'll do is that'll give you a notification each and every time we drop an episode. We're going to have plenty more Rugby League content coming your way over the next few days, certainly. We've got the under-19s, women's and men's State of Origin tomorrow night. We will have some NRL on Saturday and Sunday night, Australian Eastern Time. And we'll also have some Super League, English Rugby League on Friday and Sunday morning. But in the meantime, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so with the second half. Imelda, great to have you with us as well with the second half. We'll see you then. Don't go too far. We'll be back with the second half. And this one's an absolute thriller from the MCG. Game 2 of the State of Origin series here on the Chris McPherson Show. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel, and we'll see you in the second half. Hello, guys. We're back for the second half. Hey, Eddie, Sam. It won't be far away. Only a couple of minutes till the second half will start, mate. So, looking forward for that. Hello, Dart, watching from Kavieng in PNG. Let's look up where that is, out on New Island. So, way out on the tip there. Great to have you guys tuning in from all around the world. Lots of people from PNG as always, which is always wonderful. Very exciting times in PNG with Rugby League. Love how much you guys love your Rugby League and really excited to see what the Chiefs can bring to the NRL in a couple of years' time. Can't wait for that. In the meantime, though, we are all set for this second half. It'll be underway very, very soon. As always, make sure, as a lot of you have, get involved in those comments, hit like on the video and hit subscribe on the channel. The more you subscribe, the more we can grow the channel. The more subscribers, the more likes, the more content we can do over time, which is always good as well. Not far now. Just waiting for the teams to take the field again. These halftime breaks seem to get longer and longer every year. Absolutely cracking game. Let's run through the key numbers from the first half. Watching from Manus Province. Nice to have you, Jaylene. Let's talk some team stats. Possession almost exactly equal. Queensland a better completion rate at 95%. New South Wales at 76%. Both teams have run the ball 101 times. Just 25 metres difference. Queensland 2 line breaks to none for New South Wales. Queensland slightly more metres per set and slightly quicker play the ball. So realistically, a lot of those stats suggesting that Queensland should be on top. But she's tight at the moment. Queensland's defensive numbers slightly better as well. Less missed tackles. But more ineffective. So very little really separating the two sides. Sino, good to have you, or Sino. Looking forward to this second half. It won't be far away. I'll have it with you as soon as they are out on the field. Who are the captains, Maurice? Cameron Munster for Queensland and Isaiah Yeo for New South Wales. Cameron Munster's currently off the field, though, for a head injury assessment. He'll be back just after half time. Hey, Tom, great to have you with us. No problem at all. Thanks for jumping into the comments. Countdown to the second half is on. Not too far away. Hey, Michael. Chimbu Province. I'm loving just hearing where you guys are from in PNG and looking it up. Chimbu Province, PNG. Looks like it's up in the highlands, Michael. Almost in the middle, near Mount Hagen. Just a little west of Mount Hagen. That is one name that does ring a bell. I'll have a look as the teams are going out there. Hey, Dimmy. Manus Province. Okay, so that is an island out off the north. Great to have you all tuning in. The Blues are back on the field, so not long now. Michael, you're going for the Blues. I like it. I like the passion. So, here we go. Watching in Port Moresby. Hey, Brenda. Great to have you with us as well. Roslyn, also watching from PNG. That's great. Madang Province. Might be my last look up before we get into the game here. Let's have a look. Run up the northern part. Okay, very good. Brenda from New Zealand. Great to have you. Morobe. I might have time just before kickoff for me to do one last geography exercise. Okay, a little bit further to the east as the Maroons kick off and get us underway here, and we are rocking and rolling with the second half. Sespik, great to have you. Going for the Maroons from Goroka. Wonderful times. Wonderful to have you all here. Blues now play this on the 30-metre line with Dylan Lucas. Oh, rough pass there for Murray. He stumbles forward and takes it. Hangs onto the ball. Tom, great to have you tuning in as well. Now, Yo, driven backwards by Fasormala Awi. He'll play it on tackle 5, 33 out from the line. Not a great first set from the Blues. Deep kick from Moses, but taken on the 10 by Cobbo. He'll wind up and run across field and gets past the first tackle, gets through the line, and he's up over the 40. Eventually dragged down by Coulon, but that's a great start for Queensland. Hey, John watching from Port Moresby. So Fafita plays it on tackle 2 over halfway. Nickera brought down. I don't know how you can watch it in PNG, Solomon, unfortunately, if that's where you are. Cotter. Nepex. The Maroons. As Munster's back out there, Ponga gives the ball on now. PNG Northern Province. Great to have you all tuning in, guys. Thank you. Just live commentary of the game as Nwanganitawaze takes the bomb deep in his own corner. Solomon, I don't have a link that you can watch in PNG, unfortunately. The Stags will play this. Carlson, thanks for joining. Now Lucas drives it out from his line. They're pinned inside their 10-metre zone. The Maroons are coming out with some intent here, guys. It's Cam Murray now. Plays it 14 out from the line. Manus Island as well. Hudson Young, a good strong run. That'll be tackle 5, and he's 27 out from the line. Moses will have to kick long again. Tracking back is Cobbo. Takes it 25 out from his line. Valentina, thanks for getting involved in the comments. Great to have you all there. Loving everyone getting involved in the contents. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. So Sabawai Fado goes forward here. Now, Plath. Maroons are just toying with the Blues early. They're on top. They'll play it here. Tackle 5:30 out from the line. 15 in from touch on the right-hand side. Hey, Matthew. Good to have you with us. Ryan takes it on the full just outside his own goal line. Tries to scoot forward, but he's dragged down by Toya. Tedesco gets out of dummy half. That's a very average scoot. And they swing it across. Nwanganitawaze tries to bounce out of the tackle at Munster, but he hangs on. Now Stags. The Maroons are up fast again here. Only 14 out from their line, the Blues, and it's tackle 4. Tedesco just goes straight back into the teeth of the defence. The Blues are really struggling here. They go to Moses. He kicks from inside his 20. Charged down. Be 6 more. That's a result. Brian Toto gets away. Bumps out of the tackle of Munster. Gets up over halfway. Still going. Flick pass now for Hudson Young. Holds on to it. He'll play it on tackle 1. Just over the 40-metre line. That was a nice little respite for the Blues. Now tearing through the middle. I'll get dragged down on the 40 on tackle 2. Moses plays it. Gives it to Cleary. Cleary for Radley. Hey, Michael, my name's Chris. If you look at the channel name, that'll tell you what my name is. Short ball now for Lucas. He takes it inside the 10-metre line on tackle 4. He's 17 in from touch on the right edge. Robson, short ball. Radley coughs it up. Not ideal there from the Blues, but they've got it down the right end at least. There's some positivity. All came from Moses. Kick being charged down by Plath, and Brian Toto was alert to it. Capitalised and raced away. It's been a frantic first 5 minutes of this second half. Great to have you all tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well, guys. Appreciate those of you who already have. Look, another good bunch of subscribers joining us today. As now, Fafita takes it forward. Grant gives it now to Nickera. Michael, I'm not sure. It depends where you are, mate. In Australia, it's relatively easy with 9 now. But I don't know otherwise outside of that, unfortunately. That's why we do this, because we found this problem last game. A lot of people couldn't watch it in other countries. As Olokau'atu, he's dropped on his back on tackle 4. 35 out from the line, 20 in from touch. Cotter tips it on for Walker, for Ponga. Ponga. Toya, Fafita going on the outside. Cuts back in and he's dragged down. Walker will kick now on tackle 5. 38 out from the line. Caught there cleanly by Queensland. Still tackle 5. They get it across Munster. Kicks to the corner. They've got plenty of numbers out there. And Cobbo's going to get over and level the scoring as long as he's onside. It'll be a try. Great eyes up Rugby League from Queensland. And it's 12 all with a kick to come. 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. So when Cobbo gets the first try of the second. Fafita did well. He got to the outside here and just drove his way forward, and then they attacked. Hey, Tessie, how you going? Unfortunately, I don't have a link that works in Papua New Guinea, guys. As Cobbo dives over. Munster realised they had the numbers to the outside. Hey, James, great to have you with us. Great to have you all tuning in. Hope you're having a great night, enjoying your Origin Wednesday. All came about from it's a pressure chase from Fafita getting over. I'm sorry, it wasn't Fafita, it was Toya over Tedesco. Tries confirmed. Sam Walker. Have the conversion attempt, about 5 in from touch. Will be on the better side for a right footer. As Walker is. He's brought it back about 22 metres. He's got it lined up almost at the left post. He hits it, pushes it out to the right post and just drifts it back in. Slides it just inside the right post, and Queensland, they did early in the first half, lead by 2. 14 points to 12. They're on top. Hey, Ruth, unfortunately, I can't show you the live game because YouTube will shut me down for copyright. So just the commentary only tonight. I'm happy to bring it all to you, the remaining 31 and a bit minutes. As the Blues get us back underway. Munster takes it, gives it off to Olokau'atu, who's met by Robson and Yo. Staggs is in there down low as well. Now, Capewell takes it forward and he's tackled by 3 Blues and Kalen Ponga. As Harry Grant gets out of dummy half. He'll play it on tackle 3, 24 out from the line. Munster gets in there. Cotter. Sixters go the Blues. Now, Flegler. Bouncing through. Apologies, it's Plath. Payne Haas getting ready to come back on. He'll play the last 30 or so minutes after playing the first 30 as well. Tedesco. Bounces into contact on the first. Oh, look, Patrick, I prefer the Blues. I'm from New South Wales. But I'm going to be at Game 3, so I won't be doing a live stream, unfortunately, for Game 3, but there'll be plenty of other footy in the meantime. So wouldn't mind if it is a series decider in game 3. Payne Haas takes it forward here. Almost up to halfway on tackle 4. Tedesco gets the offload away. Robson out to Cleary. Staggs now. Puts down the accelerator, drives forward. He's wrapped up in the end as Tabuai-Fidow gets him down by Cobbo. Plays it on tackle 5. 26 out from the line. Cleary decides to run. Chips in behind. Ponga racing back and bounces out of the tackle of Tedesco. Skips over the next diving tackle of Cleary. And he's wrapped up there. Yeah, Murray is the one that completes the tackle. Grant for Fafita. Wrapped up by Haas. Played on tackle 2, 22 out from the line. Sam Walker takes a little scoot, dragged down by Cam Murray, last line almost. It is rolling forward, Queensland. Ponga drifting across field. Lost his footing. Straight on top of him is his Newcastle Knights teammate Dylan Lucas on tackle 4. He's 5 metres short of halfway. Walker kicks early. Charge down. Driven back, so that'll be 6 more. That'll be tackle 1. Thanks, Chris. Great to have you with us. Max Plath, he'll play it on tackle 2 here, 4 short of halfway. Now, Lindsay Collins charging forward, runs straight over the top of Mitchell Moses, but Young drags him down. Another quick play the ball for Queensland. Walker, Munster. Munster straightens up and is chopped low by Murray. Past Payne Haas over the top. Now they go wide. Ponga. Tabuai-Fidow. Fends out of Staggs. Staggs comes again. Only 11 minutes gone. Tackle 5. They swing it across to Munster. He kicks wide, looking for Fafita. Takes it. We're going to have a knock on both ways. First one Blues, second one Maroons. Toto was flying through the air, got his hands to it first. Knocked it into Fafita. I knocked it into Toya, who knocked it on. Fortunate it was a double knock on for Britton Nickera because he went high after the fact. Hey, Ronnie, go the Maroons. Well, they're on top at the moment, aren't they? Still 28 minutes to go, though. They go on the attack here. Kalyn Ponga sweeping around, gets the ball on the outside, gives it to Cobbo, and Cobbo's going to get straight over for a second. Back-to-back tries. We saw the full moon from Kalyn Ponga there as his pants got ripped off as he passed the ball. And Selwyn Cobbo gets another 4. Queensland lead 18 points to 12 with a kick to come. Oh my, what a time to be alive. It is game on now for the Queenslanders. Let us know in the comments, can New South Wales fight back or is Queensland starting to get on top and going to seal this one? Back-to-back tries. Very close together, just 5 minutes apart, and they lead by 6 with a kick to come here. Kalyn Ponga just with a sweet play, gets to the outside of Staggs. Guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't have a link for you to watch. Hey, Pune. Thanks for joining us. I'm watching it on Australian TV. I don't know what the options are, unfortunately, in Papua New Guinea. Sam Walker will have a chance to extend this lead here. And take the conversion attempt from out wide on the left again. Kalyn Ponga doing the work to set up the try. Second to Cobbo, he gets a double. And again, almost the same spot. Just a touch wider. 2 in from touch, or 1.5 in from touch. Selwyn Cobbo scored the try, Bob. Hey, Ruben. They're up and about the Maroons. 26 minutes and 44 seconds remaining as Walker lines up this conversion attempt. Jackie. So Walker with a conversion attempt. Selwyn Cobbo scored the try. Walker hits the conversion, and he's nailed this one a lot cleaner and further than the last. They extend their lead out to 20 points to 12. Here they come, the Maroons stretching that lead out. There's 26 and a half minutes to go. Exxon, they've got some work to do. Hey, Josh. Selwyn Cobbo did, Janias. So now the Maroons working it out from their own line. Flegler, Plath. Nickera runs into Hudson Young and Payne Haas. He'll play it here on tackle 5. Just short of halfway, Laurie Daly looking a little stressed, it's fair to say, with just over 25 minutes remaining. James Tedesco plays it now. Moses at dummy half. Brian Toto tries to take it forward. He's dragged down short of the 30. Tedesco. Robson at dummy half now. Fresh onto the field for Noah Blake up to the 40. He'll play it. That's tackle 4. Hudson Young comes forward on the back of that, almost up to halfway. He'll play it on halfway. First try for the Blues was Katoni Staggs. No. Katoni Staggs got the first try. As Selwyn Cobbo goes forward. Plays it. Munster at dummy half. Tabuai Fido runs into Radley and Robson. Working the ball around. Queensland just settling this set down and trying to keep it composed. Grant on to Munster. Now Flegler. He's wrapped up on tackle 4 just over his 40-metre line. He'll walk forward a couple more metres. He'll play it just on the left edge of centre field. And Grant gets out of dummy half, scoots through, breaks the line, gets it onto Kalen Ponga. Tedesco coming across in cover, manages to wrap him up with Staggs. That'll be tackle 5. 12 out from the line here. 4 in from touch on the left edge. Now they swing it across. Munster kicks in behind again. Oh, Toto just stood there and watched as Fafita leapt over the top of him. Brian Toto, what are you doing? 24 points to 12 with a kick to come, and the Maroons are having a party. They are running rampant. As Jojo Fafita gets a try. With 23 and a bit minutes remaining, Queensland just starting to streak away with this one. What a game. Queensland getting on top, though. Itty Jacks go the Blues, yep. Sixtus go the Blues. Not looking good at the moment, guys. Not looking good at all. Game 2 of the State of Origin series from the MCG. Second half. Just on 23 minutes remaining. 23 minutes, Junior. Soothing sounds. It does look like it's going to come down to game 3. Bob, it was Jojo Fafita scored the try. The Titans outside back. Costa, looks like you're going to win this one. You're on top. That is for certain. Toilet Psycho Matthew. That's an interesting name. Good to know, Kadeen. Glad you can be proud enough to say that. Hey, Stacey. Michael, good to have you as well. 22 minutes and 40 seconds remaining as they set up for the kick goal. George Tita. Hello, George. Walker takes this one. Less favoured side. Out wide, but not as wide as his last kick on the other side. He's about 4 in from touch. He hits this one and looks like he's got it too, just inside the left upright this time. Another 2 points. It's a crucial 2 points. I lead 26 points to 12. Five goals from 5 attempts for Sam Walker, 4 conversions. 1-0 at the moment, Fortnight. That is for sure, but Queensland are absolutely on top here and starting to streak out with it. Hey, Chris, watching from PNG. Great to have you with us. Good name too, mate. Good name. Lindsay Collins charges back, coughs it up here. It's the second time they've made a mistake off a kickoff. He wants to challenge this. So they're going to go the captain's challenge here. Hey, Kevin, great to have you with us. Hudson Young does look to play at the ball. Interesting times. Challenge unsuccessful. Loose carry. So there you go. New South Wales will get a chance here. Attack the line. Kevin, never say die. Junior, there is 22 minutes remaining. Still lots of time here. New South Wales from the scrum. Staggs will take it forward. Dumped down and flat on his back by Munster. He'll play it 10 out from the line. 15 in from touch on the right edge. Now they go to Fanua Blake. Marching forward. Here's 3 of their changes, New South Wales. Now Yo. He bumps out of 1. Pushes forward here. Flegler up high. Surely that's on the head. Flegler up with a forearm on the head. That'll be a penalty to the Blues. A new set here. Still plenty of time. Naomi, very confident. Fanua Blake. Hey, Jack and Jeremy. Cleary out the back now. Moses. Olokau'atu. He's wrapped up there by Walker and Toya and Nickera. Plays 11 out from the line. 13 in from touch on the left edge. Cleary gives it on for Fanua Blake. Hey, Maxwell. Centre field now. 8 out from the line. Cleary. Outside line for Hudson Young. He's dragged down. He'll play it on tackle 4. He's 8 out from the line. 10 in from touch. Cleary across. Tedesco floats it out. Staggs, Nwangani trying to work to the corner. Little stutter step and he gets there. Marky Mark. And the funky bunch. He's got 4 points. I'll make that 8 points for him. 26 points to 16. The Blues are in. And there's still 20 minutes to go. Good to have you all tuning in, guys. Get around it. Let us know where you're watching from. If you haven't already, hit subscribe on the channel. Thanks to those of you who already have. Watching from PNG. Lots of people from PNG loving it, guys. Try confirmed. Inches inside that right touch line. No more Blue Lagoons, Naomi. All right, I love that. He's on a knife's edge, Patrick. Tight one, this one. Isaiah, go the Maroons. Supporting the Blues from Lay, Andy. Johnson, Wickapoo, go Maroons. Nathan Cleary's got this one. 21 back, 1 in from touch. And he's going to push it just inside the left upright. Does it have the legs? Yes, it does. What a kick from Cleary. It's an 8-point ball game. 19 minutes and 12 seconds to go. How about that? Queensland, what's their defence going to do? Certainly good to have you all with us. Plenty of fans on both sides. Goroka, Eastern Highlands. How good, guys? How good. Queensland is back underway here. 19 minutes and 12 seconds. New South Wales need to score twice. Queensland go long with the kick. What point do they decide? Do they bring on Coruscant? Do they bring on Strange? Do they bring on Bostock? Vanilla Blake's met strongly by Flegler. Now Toto bouncing forward, driving that leg drive. Gets tackled. 19 minutes left. Sakias. Payne Haas pushes forward here. Gets it up over the 20. Plate 21 out on tackle 3. Now Tedesco. Does he get the pass away? He does for Robson. Robson pushing forward. Up over the 30. They're 33 out from the line. Centre field here. Tackle 4. Tedesco in at dummy half. Sloppy play the ball. Cleary's going to kick early. Pops it in behind and taken cleanly by Ponga. 30 out from his own line. Lucas from Bougainville. There you go. They play this on tackle 140 out from the line. Cobbo running across field. Dragged down from behind by the ankles by Staggs, but they can't slow the ruck at all. Now for Feeder. Hey, Brody. Hello, mate. How are you? Looking forward to going to game 3 with you, big broads. As Munster runs forward, he's wrapped up on tackle 4, just short of the 40. Ponga's been hit off the ball here. He's going to be in a bit of strife, I think. The Maroons are going in for a try, so it's not going to matter. As Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow gets another try. We could have a New South Wales Blues player in a bit of trouble here in Katoni Staggs. I don't know whether he's wrapped his arm. I don't know whether it's legal. We'll have to look at the replay, but it's certainly late. I don't think it's going to be legal from that point of view. Jummer, I'm good, mate. Thank you. This is a bit of excitement now. Let's have a look at the replay here. And go from Walker to Ponga. Slightly late. Does he hit him high is the question. Unsurprisingly, Lindsay Collins runs back. Hey, Jummer. Look, I'm from New South Wales, so I do go for the Blues, but I try and be neutral when I'm commentating. I don't think that he's actually hit his head there, so I think you'll be okay, Katoni Staggs. The timing might see him put on report. Is there any contact with the head? Oh, there is. There is. He's going to find himself sent off here. I think you'll find it, though. He wraps the arm, so it could be a sin bin. He does wrap the arm, which is the difference to Kalen Ponga in game 1. It is a try. Yes, Junior, it is a try. We're just waiting to see how that played out to make sure it was all going to be clear. So it is 30 points to 18 with a kick to come. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow gets the try. I think Katoni Staggs might find himself in the sin bin here. Tabuai-Fidow gets his 13th try in Origin. Looks like Reece Walsh is getting ready to come on. So Tony Staggs will go to the sin bin. There's 16 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. And the New South Wales Blues have got their backs against the wall. My, oh my. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well, guys. Getting those comments as plenty of you have done. Reece Walsh getting ready to maybe inject himself. Interesting times, guys. Interesting times. I think they were worried about Kalen Ponga maybe being a HIA. So, 16 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. He shot out of the line. He got him high. They've got the decision right there. Ashley Klein has absolutely got that spot on. Well, because he's shown no concussive signs, Broads, I think would be the answer. The fact that he's gotten straight back up, they would have checked him. The doctor may still loop back to that and ask for him to come off, but there wasn't a whole lot of force in the contact, to be honest. It was quite glancing. So it looks like Ethan Strange is going to be thrown into the fray here as the fourth change for the Blues. You get the conversion attempt, 32-18. It's a 14-point lead and 16 minutes to go. And Fanua Blake, the man to make way. Got all PNG here. There's lots of PNG people. It's great. I love it. New South Wales have gone the short kickoff, and it has not gone 10 metres. It's barely gone 2 metres. Disappointing for the Blues. They're in all sorts of trouble at the moment. The penalty on halfway for Queensland here. He's got that one wrong, Nathan Cleary, or it was Moses? So Queensland just take the tap and get rolling. Nicola, it's not looking good. Plath burrows forward, heads over halfway. Tackle 2. Brody, you'll be happy if we get a decider. Game 3 in Queensland. Now, Nicola will play it 40 out. 17 in from touch on the right edge. Walker drifting across. He's got lots of time. Gives it to Munster. Gives it to Cotter. Cotter will play it now. 33 out from the line. Grant. Dummy for Collins. He's got Collins with him. Lindsay Collins is going to steam away and score to the left of the uprights. And you can call it a night right there. Queensland lead by 18 points. With a kick to come, they'll make it 20. And New South Wales are not coming back from here. My, oh my. What about that? Great eyes up rugby league. Harry Grant just shows why he's so dangerous out of dummy half. Both the markers just caught a little flat here. Moses chased over. And then Collins did well. Kept backing up. Kept pushing through. Sarah Lynn, they are going to win indeed. Pooksy, yeah, looks like it's going to be a decider. It's great having all the PNG crew in here. Loving it, guys. Loving your efforts. Loving you getting involved in the comments. Junior, there is just over 13 minutes remaining. Change the Blues coach. Yeah, I think they will. I don't think they'll do it for the game 3. Game 3 is going to be exciting, though. Sorry, Blues, go and get a bath. Very good. Who's looking the best for best on, Luke? Oh, I think Grant will be right up there. Walker's been strong. Tabuai Fido's been really good as well. Probably be out of those 3 for me. But yeah, Walker's been strong. Munster's been good, but he missed that big period with the head knock. I actually think the hammer's probably been my best. Been very dangerous. 13 and a half minutes to come. 13 minutes, guys. 13 minutes. Game 3 is going to be epic. Can't wait for it. Really looking forward to seeing that. Hey, Stephen. Great to have you with us. What about that? Queensland get on top here and they turn the screws. New South Wales had the better start. Sam Walker makes no mistake with the conversion. 20-point lead, 38 points to 18. Now New South Wales to kick back off to Queensland. Tough times. Georgina. We'll see about that. Game 3 will tell us whether it was a fluke or not. Here they go. They go the short kick off. It's knocked back by Queensland. Ponga gets back there and gets it. And he's wrapped up by Cleary. They want to appeal for a crusher tackle. Not going to happen. Grant in a dummy half. The try scorer in Collins. Now Flegler bumping out of one tackle. Can't bump out of the one of Hudson Young. He's dragged to ground. He'll play at 37 out from the line. 22 in from touch. Max Plath, a little bit of dummying. Skipping, jinking. He's dragged down by Payne Haas now. 45 out from the line. Centre field. Grant at dummy half. Sam Walker tries the little dummy and show through the line, but Robson pulls it out one-on-one and knocks it on. And they're going to give a penalty here, are they? They are. Ashley Klein's going to say there was 2 in there. There'll be a penalty here. 44 out. I don't think they'll take the 2 when they lead by 20. They'll be happy to slow it down. West New Britain. Hey, Nocky. Maroons kick for touch here. And we're down to 12 minutes remaining. The Blues with 12 players on the field. Now Grant. Munster at dummy half. Cotter. Make sure to hit subscribe on the channel too, guys. Great to have you following along. Appreciate it as they come to the right here now through Toya. Lynn Sam, you've been busy. Now they swing it back across. Walker, Grant, Liero, Munster, cutout ball floated over the top for Cobbo. He's looking for a third. Comes back infield, gives it to Grant. Plath trying to barge his way through. Robson wraps him up, drags him down on tackle 4. Just to the right of the uprights, 14 out from the line. Munster holds it up, gives it to Liero, gets Walker going back the other way. Grubber's in behind. Tedesco grabs it, and he'll be tackled in the in goal. Goal line dropout. And who's there? Tabuai Fido. 11 minutes remaining. New South Wales, they'll go the short dropout, unsurprisingly. Up they go here. Easily taken by Cobbo. Appeals there from Wanganitawazi that he was run off the ball. I don't think he has ejected Reece Walsh, to be fair. We haven't seen Reece Walsh come on yet. Not Neil. Sumala he plays at a metre short of the line, just to left the uprights. Ponga skipping across, slices through, dragged down. Tolu Kohler and Mitch Moses. That'll be tackle 5. 2 metres out from the line, 8 in from touch on the right edge. Walker across. Munster will happily just surrender it. He knows that turning the ball over here. Oh no, they've got a 6 more at some point in that set. So now they come. That's tackle 5 now. Liero pops it out the back. Harry Grant's got it. It'll be 6 more because Hudson Young's dived on it and touched the ball. That'll be tackle 1. Mitch Moses slowing him down. Have we got a 6 more there? I'm not sure. They swing it across here. Walker, Show, tries to bump out. 6 more inside the 10. That'll be a 0 tackle. Dear, oh dear, what's going on? So here we go again. They look to play it. They shape it across. Short ball. The arrow for Plath. Now they swing it across. Munster runs out of space. He'll get wrapped up. That'll be tackle 3. Robson. Munster drags him to ground. Plays it 7 out from the line. Munster. There we're going to go back for tackle 3. He's told he played it off the mark. Now Grant comes out, gives it to Plath. Trying to barge his way over. Did he lose the football? No, he's hung on to it. Now Grant, he's a metre out from the line, along with the black dot. They swing it across. Ponga bats it on. Tabuai-Fidow for Cobbo. I think his foot's touched the line. I don't think he's got there. Tabuai-Fidow's trying to sell it. And check the touchline here. No try going upstairs from Ashley Klein. Ethan Strange defending out there. Let's have a look. Does his foot touch the line? Yes, it does. I don't think he's got control anyway. It's a tight one. Oh, he might have enough there. I tell you what, it's going to be so close to call here. So close to call. On-field call is no try. Does it support it? The Maroons are confident after seeing the replay. He's got it down before he's gone into touch. Does he have control? I think he has. I think Selwyn Cobbo's got himself a hat trick. Selwyn Cobbo gets himself a 3rd try. He's got a hat trick. Might be hard to take the best on ground away from him just purely based on that. And the Maroons are blowing this one out of the water. 42 points to 18 with a kick to come. Good night, Nurse. It is game over. Good to have you all tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the game. How many minutes to go? Less than 10. I think we're down to 8 minutes to go. Neighbourhood's going wild, Pooksy. I love it. Exactly what we want to see. 8 minutes, Bob. 8 minutes to go. Selwyn Cobbo gets his 3rd try, and they've absolutely blown this out of the water in the second half. Cobbo's got a hat trick. Nawanganawazi's got a double. Queensland get their 7th try. Walker looking to make it 16 points on the night for him. Millimetres inside the touchline. Brings it back 23. And he's slotted it again. He's having a night, is Sam Walker. Watching from Kainantu. Good stuff, Timothy. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left. Dame 3 will be interesting. And those other 2 points. There we go. 44 points to 18. Mitch Moses has come off. Gonna rest that hamstring. They go short here, the Blues. No, they don't. They go wobbly and long. It's taken by Trent Liero coming off the dead ball line, and he's met strongly by Yo and Haas. Good to have you, Bennon. Good to have you all tuning in, guys. As we get to the dying stages of this one, a big thank you to you all. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe on the video. Hit like as well. Great to have you all tuning in. Angie, there's just under 7 minutes left. So here goes Britton Nickera. Don't forget, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night for the under-19 State of Origin, both women's and men's. The women's will be at 5:45 p.m. Nawanganawazi takes the kick. Cleary for Murray. Thanks, Stephanie. Good to have you all. Stags is back from the sin bin. And back to their full complement, the Blues, as Young goes forward. It should surely be 6 more with Walker going back into the tackle there. So Yo pokes his head through the line, almost gets free. He kicked long and wobbly along the ground and picked up by Ponga. There's a bit of a stumble. Hey, Isaac, good to have you. Persiba. Since 2000, that's wonderful. So here we go. Crowd, official crowd, biggest state of origin crowd of all time. 91,671. There's 5 minutes left. Angie. Queensland go forward now. They'll play it on tackle 4 on the attacking 40-metre line. Now Munster will just skip across, beats Yo. Tries to accelerate, but he's wrapped up by Haas and Hudson Young. Walker kicks. Tedesco gets up for it. Plath drags him down and puts him to ground. Yeah, it's tough, Bennett. Now Toto driving out from his line. 4.5 minutes remaining. Olokau'atu. He's had a lot of chances to get really involved today. Now Cleary decides to take a little show and go and gets dragged down by Tabuai Fido. Robson gets out of dummy half. Comes off the boot of Yo. He surrenders himself on tackle 5 and another tough set for the Blues. They've lost their way here. They found their fast start today. They didn't find their fast finish though. Cleary goes to the air. Barnett knocks it backwards. Play on, still tackle 5. Tedesco, charge down. That'll be 6 more. Strange on the ball. Gets through one, almost gets through the next. Gets the offload to Tedesco. Gives it to Barnett. I don't know if they know they've got 6 more. Britton Nickera given off to Dylan Lucas now. Lucas is going to hold it and he'll play it. It should be 6 more, but I don't know whether they will. Nickera happy just to slow it down. Tedesco. 3.5 minutes remaining. Thanks, Ken. Good to see you, my friend. Now working their way through. As Murray plays it, Yo trying to spin his way over the line. He's brought down a metre short. They've got another 6 more here. On tackle 2. Now Hudson Young almost reaching it. Tried to get the offload away. He was half a metre short. Robson fires it. Murray, short ball. Barnett's going to stroll through the front door and get a late consolation for the Blues. 22 points to 44. What about that for a scoreline? I hope you're on the overs, gents and ladies. No, thank you. Game 3 will be an interesting one, Miagenu. Faustina. If you haven't already, guys, please hit subscribe on the channel. Continue to try and grow that as much as we can. It helps us to bring you more content. And don't forget, as I said, Women's State of Origin tomorrow. Women's under-19s and then men's under-19s as well. So we'll see you back here hopefully for that. As Mitch Barnett goes over under the post. Case closed, Blues. Henny, well done. Mentali. Cleary slots that one as well. He makes it 4 from 4. We haven't seen a missed kick at goal tonight. Seen some tough ones, but no misses from 12 attempts, which is pretty impressive. So 44-24. If anyone got that pick, you pick the score. There you go. Hickory, yeah, I'm looking forward to game 3 as well. It's going to be a cracker. Into the last 3 minutes here. Time ticking down. Queensland will win this one. It'll go to a decider. Make sure to get into those comments, guys, if you haven't already. Say hello. Wonderful to have you. As I said, Thursday night, women's under-19 State of Origin, 5:45. Men's under-19 State of Origin at 7:45 as Barnett takes his forward. 5 a.m. We've got Warrington versus Leeds in the Super League on Friday. Saturday morning, we'll have the Soccer World Cup with the Socceroos up against the USA. A big grudge match, that one, as Cam Murray goes forward. Hey, Casper, thanks for joining us. Isaiah Yo for Cleary. Staggs skips past one, gets the offload back inside for Lucas. Hey, thank you, Chris. Enjoyed having you with us, mate. Yeah, exactly right, Miaganu. Congratulations to all the Blues supporters, the Maroon supporters. Nathan Cleary just spills this one with under 2 minutes remaining. Then on Saturday, as I said, we'll have the Socceroos in USA. Saturday night, Australian time, we'll have the Bulldogs versus the Sea Eagles NRL game. So make sure to tune in for that. Sunday, we will have Castleford versus Toulouse in the Super League at 5 a.m. And then Sunday evening, we'll have I think it's the Roosters and the Sharks game. So lots of live streams for you guys. Minute and a half to go here. Queensland will pack the scrum. They'll look to bring up the 50. They'll get their first win at the MCG in 31 years as Fafita takes a run here and he'll be dragged down 5 metres into the attacking half on tackle 1. Centre field. They come right. Reece Walsh out there now, is he? No. Who have we got out there at the moment? It's Kulikefu Finifawaki coming on. Finifawaki gets his Origin debut. Wonderful to see. Yeah, the Maroons have sealed it, I think you can say, pretty safely. Less than a minute left, and Munster will take it. Runs into the back of a defender and just surrenders himself. He's happy to slow things down as much as he can here. Just playing some mind games. Plath for Fasor Awi. He'll take it forward and be wrapped up on tackle 5 by Murray and Barnett. Takes his time getting back to his feet. He's got a sore calf, Tino. That's not good for Titans fans. Cam Munster will run sideways. Chopped down low by Cam Murray. Dylan Lucas. Katie, it's a bit cynical, but I understand where you're coming from. Tedesco will run forward here. As the time he gets tackled and plays it, there'll be 10 seconds left. It'll probably just be maybe 1 or 2 last plays for the Blues. Strange. Skips off his foot. Gives it back inside to Hudson Young, who's sneaking up in support, coming through the middle. And that will be full time. Well done to the Maroons. 44 points to 24 winners. They are deserving winners. Great to see. A big thank you to all of you who've tuned in. As always, great to have you on the stream. Does mean we go to a deciding game in 3 weeks' time. Make sure if you haven't already, please hit subscribe on the channel. Hit like on the video as well. Really appreciate everyone that does that. It helps us to grow the platform and continue to go on to bigger and better things. So huge thank you to all of you who do that. Looking forward to seeing what Game 3 can bring. Thank you again to everyone that's already hit like, hit subscribe. Let's go through those scorers. So, Tony Staggs was the first try scorer. Mark Nwangani-Tawaze got 2, and Mitchell Barnett got the last one for the Blues. 4 conversions for them. They did sit 10 minutes without Tony Staggs, so that made up the 24 points for the Blues. 7 tries for the Maroons. Trent Liero, a hat-trick to Selwyn Cobbo, Jojo Fafita, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, and Lindsay Collins all getting tries. Sam Walker, 7 from 7 conversions and 1 penalty. Big thank you to you all for tuning in. Make sure to hit like on the video. Hit subscribe on the channel as well, guys. And we look forward to seeing you on our next live watch-along. We'll be back on tomorrow night with a double header, the women's and men's under-19 State of Origin. Don't miss those from 5:45 p.m. Thank you to all of my fans in PNG. I've loved having you along. Thank you to everyone else that's tuned in from everywhere else. We love our rugby league and we love having you with us, and we can't wait to see you again on the next live watch-along. In the meantime, one last call out. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Alfred, thank you. Watching from Lae Morobe Province. We appreciate that. Yes, the Maroons were too strong. Great to have you all tuning in, and we will see you again soon. Thank you very, very much. Joe, I'm not even sure what that means. But anyway, good luck with that. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. We'll see you very soon with another live watch-along here on the Chris McPherson Show.